Welcome to Learn to Knit with Colleen and May. My name's Colleen.
And my name is May.
Now, May and I have a podcast. It's MC Knitting Adventures Podcast on YouTube. And I'm the knitter. May does not knit. So we've had a number of our subscribers say it would be great if May learned how to knit. So we decided that I would teach May how to knit this year. And we'd like to give you a gift of putting up some tutorials so if you've never knit before, this is perfect. So what we're going to do is set up 7 tutorials. This is the first one, which is just the getting ready. So it's going to let you figure out what you need to get in order to be ready.
To get started. Because I being a non-knitter, I would have no idea what, I mean, there's sizes of needles, there's different kinds of yarns, there's all patterns, there's casting, there's all kinds of things that I had no idea.
Now, oftentimes when somebody is learning how to knit, somebody says, make a scarf. And then people just knit. A scarf takes a long time. So what we've decided is we're going to make 3 different washcloths. And it's going to be a series of, as I mentioned, there's going to be 7 tutorials. One is this the introduction one, and then there's going to be 6 where you're going to learn different skills. We're going to put them up all at the same time so that you can move as quickly as you want. And if you've always wanted to learn how to knit, you can do so now, and you'll end up with 3 washcloths or dishcloths, and then you can give them to somebody as a present.
Right.
If you would like to. So I have made up these little boxes, one for myself and one for May. She doesn't really know what's in there.
I don't.
So we decided to make it kind of
festive,
cute, because we've been doing some gnomes work.
So if you wanted to give a gift to somebody, then you could get a little box like this and then put all the materials in it.
Exactly.
And then tell them how to knit and go on our podcast or go on our video and learn how to knit.
Now my plan is to put in a PDF that lists what the lessons are, and it will also have a list of what is needed. As far as this goes.
You can even take your list to a Michael's,
yes,
a yarn store, or whatever.
Yeah,
so can I look in this box?
You absolutely may look in the box.
I'll do like an unboxing right here.
Okay, perfect.
There we go. That's what it looks like inside.
All right, it fits in perfectly. We kind of lucked out on that.
So maybe you could talk things through as I pull them out and explain. This is a book.
Yes, it is. So sometimes, and I have one as well, so I'll pull mine out as well. So you can get little books like this at Chapters. These ones I ended up with at Walmart. And it's just going to allow you to make some notes of what you're taught. So if there's something you want to write down, if there's little hints you want to write down, then that's what's there. I had thought about putting a pen in the box, but sometimes pens leak. That would wreck the yarn, so we've got a little book.
Pencil might work too.
Pencil might work. Yeah. There you go.
All right, and now I have some knitting needles. Those would not been something that I would have bought. I would have just bought the regular knitting needles. So.
Now, I had this one for myself. So it's a 4.5 millimeter needle. This one's 24 inches in length. Now for May, I purchased one. Michael's has coupons, so you can do that. And hers is the same idea. So it's a 4.5 millimeter needle, number 7, and it's 29 inches. Now, it is a bamboo needle, and I decided to do that for her purposefully because bamboo has a little bit of, it doesn't let things slide off. So sometimes with metal needles, it's really slippery, it'll slide off, and it makes learning to knit a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
All right. So what else is in that box?
We have white yarn.
Yes.
I don't know much about the yarn.
So let me talk to you about it. So this is called Bernat Handicrafter. And it is 100% cotton. Just make sure I'm not lying to you. Yes, it's 100% cotton. So it's perfect for washcloths. And what I did was I got 2 plain colors. So we ended up with this sage green and this kind of off-white. And then for the third one, I got one that had a little bit of contrast to it. So it had a little bit of pattern in it. Now we're going to do the first 2 washcloths out of plain so that this doesn't confuse you. And then the third one, when we're a little bit more confident, then we'll be able to use that one.
Great.
Okay. And I did the same thing for myself. I got yellow and I got some white, and then I got one that has a little bit of green, a little bit of yellow, and a little bit of white in it.
Nice.
So it's going to do the same thing. So these magically all tuck in here beautifully. Now, that's Bernat Handicrafter. You can get it at Michael's, you can get it at Walmart, there's all kinds of things you can do. There are other kinds you can get. So this is called Estelle Suds, and this is called Lily's Sugar and Cream. Now this is a bigger ball. It's totally up to you. If you're buying it for yourself, my suggestion is get 2 plain colors and one that is a different color, just so that there's more interest to you.
And they're all 100% cotton? Do you have to
They're
kind of go with
all
that?
100% cotton. Yes.
All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to get started
Well,
on this.
I am thrilled because I think you are going to be a good knitter.
And I'm glad you're coming along for this knitting with learning how to knit with us. And we're hoping that by the end of it, you'll have a little gift to give away, or you can give a gift away.
Exactly. So we've got our materials ready to go. Now you can proceed on to lesson number 1, the first video, and it's all about how to do the long tail cast on.